quickest outfit check ever. Adorable, right? I think it came together in a awkward, weird way. I think it's supposed to look the way it looks right now, because I was trying to find something that would work for high tea and for this pop-up I'm going to, which is from my favorite store here in Tokyo. If you go there, you think you're in my closet. Get me to a pop-up they're having with they're like collaborating with 2 other brands. So we're gonna go, but we're going to a tea with a new friend beforehand. This is a new Bumble friend. We're met through Bumble, but we've been chit-chatting on Instagram every now and then, but we have never had the time to be able to both meet, and today's the day. Rushing, not because I'm gonna be late, but because I really want to stop at a convenience store or rent a portable charger from the little charge spot, because I literally was in my bathroom, set a timer. I was like, Siri, set a timer. And I was like, hey Siri, what percentage am I on? 1%. I was like, girl, you weren't gonna tell me? Am I gonna tell y'all? Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all. I did something bad last night on accident. I was like, wow, am I gonna be cryptic about it? Because I can't tell you all the details for someone else's personal information as well. But basically, I fell asleep when I shouldn't have fell asleep. I don't think I can add that in. It's not gonna make any sense. I'm in a low-key weird mood just because there's something that I wish I could remedy, and I've already tried, but I won't know until later if it is remedied. So I'm just a little like on edge from that, but then I'm excited to meet this new friend. I'm really tired. Very exciting stuff. And then tonight, we have options tonight, guys. I do have a +1 invitation to something that could be cool, but I'm not a drinker. I don't really enjoy drinking. That's not my place to be. And this is like a private party, bar, club vibes. And I'm like, ooh, I don't know. I kind of want to make an appearance, just be like, hey, girlie. So this is where you get up to sometimes, and then dip. But the problem is, it doesn't start until last train, basically. So it's like forcing everyone to stay out or be rich. And I can't be rich, nor do I want to stay out. AKA, I'm about to look up how long it would take me to walk home from said location, because I'm like, I'm gonna dip at some point. I cannot be staying out all night. The other option is just go to bed, because boy do we know I need my sleep. Oh my gosh, also didn't mention it, the reason I can even go to this and go to sleep, I have today off because our bar lost power last night. Insane. We don't know why. They're gonna try and fix it. It's not looking like we're gonna be up for work today, so that means I get to have a Saturday off. Debriefing just a little bit before I go to work. Deodorant. I use Old Spice. But hung out with that friend. I think I've already maybe said, but that was literally so fun. And just getting to know her. I love new friends. Yay. And I'm planning on possibly going to a little something next week at some point with a friend, Eliza, and she mentioned that she would be interested in joining us. So that would be exciting, but we're about to go to work. I just ate some dinner, so I'm not planning on having any dinner provided by work tonight, which on my budget is maybe silly of me, but I had some food here that might go bad soon if I don't use it, so I was like, I kind of want it anyway, so made some dinner. If I had time, I would love to like re-wash my face and then re-put on makeup, but I don't have time, so I'm just gonna do this. And I think I'm gonna head out as soon as possible once I'm ready. I do kind of wish I didn't plan anything for my Sunday tomorrow, but I know it will be really fun, and I have Golden Week off, so my Monday I can rest up a bit. But we went to Margaret House, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Super duper cutie. Genuinely though, it was in like an old building, like a really old Japanese building in Koenji, and I love Koenji. They have multiple locations, so I went to the one in Koenji. I actually saw this morning that Koenji is popping off. It kind of used to be a low-key little secret spot for me in a way that I would only tell really good friends about the spots over there. Looks like it's about to start picking up over there. A little unfortunate in a way, but I'm feeling very pink and adorable. The hair, come on now. Oh my gosh, right before, we actually made this new friend. We left the establishment and then it started to rain and we're like, oh shit. And she was like, yeah, I looked, it says it's gonna last like 10 minutes, so we can just wait right here. So we're just waiting in the rain underneath a little place. And then a girl from the location where we had just left, she like worked there. She came out with an umbrella and she's like, oh my gosh, I saw y'all. You don't have to wait in the rain out here. Come inside and sit down. You can have some like water and like chill. And both of us are like, okay, thank you. So that was really sweet. Then she came downstairs and came and got us. So we both went upstairs and like chilled a little bit longer. And then, I can't lie, for the gram, I'm so appreciative, is after we like sat there and chatted even more, we were planning on just like going on a little walk and chatting, but that worked perfect as well, that we just got to sit there and chat longer. Is as we were leaving, I took a little picture of a wall because I thought it was cute, and the one employee was like, oh, y'all can take as many pictures as you want. And my new friend was like, oh, do you want a picture right there? And I was like, honestly, yeah. So I took a little seat. She took like 5 pictures. The first one is like, it's like a perfect little outfit check photo. So I did already schedule it. The thing with my Instagram I've talked about before, I love Instagram, always have. I've had it for a very long time, since the 7th grade, and I do like curating a little feed for myself. And along with that, I do love a good scheduling your post feature, because 9 times out of 10, if you see I've posted, just know I'm probably not awake or not on my phone at the time. But there's certain moments where it would be good for my American people to see it and anyone in Japan to see it, just time zone wise, and I'm just like, that was a good time. Usually I will say 9 times out of 10 it is I'm at work and I schedule it during my work hours. I'm not on my phone at work, and then also in the mornings, but I'm usually asleep with the timing that I'm posting on Instagram. So most and all my posts are scheduled. I don't think I've went and posted a photo right away in a year or so, if I had to guess. Don't mind those little trinkets. I'm like, should I just bring this? But it doesn't match. I haven't worn my Dooney and Burke bag in forever. I found this in a thrift store in the middle of nowhere, and I mean middle of nowhere, in Texas. There was a road I was on. I was literally driving like some back roads one day, and I saw it on the off-road, and I was like, I want to go into that little place. They had a Volkswagen slug bug outside, like a really, really old one, painted and whatever, kind of falling apart, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go in there. And I found a Dooney and Burke bag in there, and I was like, wow, literally per. At the time I had no idea what Dooney and Burke was. Since then I have educated myself, and wow, wowee zooey mama, I remember my good friend one time saw it and was like, girl, you got Dooney and Burke? And I was like, Dooney and Burke? She go, girl, do I know? She knew. She really knew her stuff. Honestly, I think she's the one who prompted me to learn more about Dooney and Burke. And she also has a thrifted bag from them that she adores. She like, I don't know. I remember us talking about in detail about just like the craftsmanship of that brand is really nice. Their things just last a very long time. I think I'm almost ready. Let's give this a nice little thing. Also, tea with the hair is, I had a friend on a phone call this morning and she was like, girl, did you like put a treatment in your hair? It looks real shiny and nice. And I was like, no, but you know what I have been using? Miss Uberless. And I told her about it more in detail and she's like, because I told her how it's like a bonding treatment and like good for your hair. And she's like, oh yeah, I've heard of brands that do that. And she's like, I don't know that brand specifically, but hey, she's like, your hair looks really good. And I was like, yay. So that was validating. We're good to go. It's just so fun. So tired. We had a fun long day and I knew it was gonna be long, but I did not expect to go to the book offs and the treasure factories and find some goodies. But as always, I know y'all probably are tired of hearing it, but I keep being like, oh, I met a new friend and we get along so well, and that's how I feel again. And me and Sarah have some fun interests that overlap, so we spent some time at some thrift stores. Was not thinking about that, but when we got there, I don't know, we both mentioned it and we're like, what if we? So went to a treasure factory and a book off. I'll show y'all. I got two skirts. One is Liz Lisa, which I literally dreamt about how I needed a brown mini skirt, a little florally one for the summer / a lot of times when I'm like getting ready, I'm like, wow, a brown mini skirt would be incredible right now. So yeah, but I mentioned that to her and she's like, oh, I saw a Liz Lisa one over there. And I was like, oh, show me, bring her to me. And then I got two new little bowls for the house, which is perfect. And I got one other little thing that I will show you when I get home. But I'm starving and I don't know if I'll have time to get dinner or to get groceries. So instead I'm gonna go to the convenience store and get a little food, just because I also need to turn in a charge slot that I'm currently using on my phone, and this is the only location in my area that has any charge slots, so I need to go return it, and then I'll get some food for dinner just in case. My place is an absolute mess. I'm about to clean and get on with my day. It's about 10 a.m.-ish here, but I went to bed pretty much right after I ate last night. So I wanted to show y'all the haul But yes, we went and hung out with Sarah. I'll add her Instagram. She replied to one of my stories back when I was like, I want to go on more cafe dates. And she's like, girl, that's all I'll be doing. And I looked at her page and I was like, oh my God, we follow each other, but we hadn't like spoken to each other at that point. We were just in the same group message. So that's why I think a lot of people from that group message just instantly followed each other. So I didn't really looked at her stuff too much. But after that, her stuff like kept being recommended to me after she like replied to my story. And she's so adorable. She does the cutest shit. No, but she's always going to cute cafes, and her job has to do with cute stuff. So it makes a lot of sense that her actual passion and part of things she really likes to do is just really cute things. But I want to get into the haul because I keep staring at the stuff. I need to learn how to say the brand's name if I'm going to keep buying all their stuff. But it's I just ate out of this bowl that we got last time. Le Creuset. C-R-E-U-S-E-S-E. I can't spell. L-E. Le Creuset. It's famous. There's a reason why these are more expensive even thrifting them. But this one was a new one. It's obviously in the box still. But it has a little bow, and I was too excited. Look at that little box. Oh, but look at that. Love. But it's a bow, little box. Amazing. New bowl, new Tupperware, all the vibes. I couldn't help it, okay? I was telling Sarah about how I'm really, I don't think it's bad of me. I think it's money well spent, but things for like silverware and bowls and cups, I don't want to buy something just to have something. I want something I really, really like, and I'm really liking this brand. So, and this one is a plastic version, and it has, you'll see it. Let's open it. This one was much cheaper than usual because this is plastic, and I was like, wait, to me, this would be great for like a little bento bowl type of vibe, and it has like the plastic little stoppers to keep it secure. But I was like, this to me would be adorable for that. And anytime I'm not wanting to have a glass bowl, which again, I don't know, bento box moment, this is adorable. And it's so cute. This gives me like fish vibes right here, the handles. Yay. And it's a heart. And then I got two things that I don't need, but I've been wanting more little trinkets. And I really like collecting the small little food keychains, but I don't really like wearing them as keychains, but just having the little food. And I really love miniature furniture, even though I don't really have much. But this is from the Slovenia family, bitches. I've never had one, and I got one. I couldn't help it. I was like, for 280 yen. I just chose one that I really liked the outfit. I feel like there was probably like more rare ones or like really interesting ones if you're into like actually collecting them. I don't think I'll get any more than just her unless I see one in the future I really like. But I just wanted one. She's adorable. I can see why people would really like them. But I love the furniture though. This definitely is like Slovenian furniture. How do I open this? He has like Slovenian houses. I really want to go to that park one day in Tokyo. Or I think it's outside of Tokyo, the Slovenian houses, and they're gigantic houses that you can actually go inside. But this is like a little kitchen set, and these open. And look at that, the sink, little appliances. Yeah, there was a fridge that I really liked too, but there was one of the little boxes were missing. But this one has like really cute details, so this is adorable and will go on my fire escape shelf with all my other little trinkets. So cute. I don't regret it. It's kind of an unnecessary purchase, but I don't regret it. I think it's really cute. Okay, and next we got some clothes. I've been telling myself no clothes for a while, so this was an exciting purchase for me. Everything was like pretty cheap. This was 500 yen, but we got a little hat. Cute. I have quite a few of these type of style of hats, but I really love a denim hat. And my old denim hat that I actually got from my dad, the back clasp of it is broken. It's like a basic, just like a baseball cap type of denim hat, but sadly the clasp at the very back of it, it's broken, so I can't really wear it right now. So this is a denim little hat, 500 yen. And if we know, I love hats. Hats are everywhere in my place. And then this is also 500 yen. This is a cute little bag. It just reminds me of all these Chinese influencers. There's like a certain style I'm thinking of that this would go perfect with their style, and I try to wear things like that sometimes. So I think she will come in handy. And I love a little yellow pop of color. So I really enjoy this bag. And it's like soft. I don't know if you could kind of tell, but she's soft. 3D applique of this star. Very, very cute, in my opinion. Okay, should I save the best for last? I'm gonna save the best for last. 2 more things. This, oh gosh, it always reminds me. This was, let me get off the thing. This was 1,000 yen, so slay, and it is a Dickies long pleated skirt. Truly the thing. Really adorable, and it fits like a glove. Like, it fits so perfect. Long skirt. It is purple, but I do have a lot of purple in my closet, and I love styling purple. Purple and like browns and purple and greens to me look really beautiful. So it makes me laugh because so many of my friends have called me out being like, oh, you wear a lot of purple. And I was like, I don't mean to. It just like calls my name. So it's a Dickies long skirt. It is like a kind of thick, so in the summer I'm sure I will sweat a whole dick off wearing that, but c'est la vie. And this last thing was the most expensive thing, and it is the reason that I was like, fook. Oh, I didn't say the prices of the 2 items. I know they were pretty, they're more expensive than usual, I think, or usual. They're more expensive than what you can find of other glassware at a thrift store here in Tokyo and outside skirts of Tokyo. But it's that brand specifically that gets a little bit marked up. So if I had to guess, they're usually always like 1,005, 1,002 yen. So anyways, but this, we have a brown little mini skirt. I literally was telling Sarah in the moment, I was like, oh, I'm on the hunt only for one thing really in terms of clothing right now, and it's a brown mini skirt. And she was like, I saw one over there, it's Liz Lisa. And I was like, you're actually shitting my dick. It's so perfect. And it's Miss Liz Lisa. I've never owned anything Liz Lisa. I love Liz Lisa. I love their older stuff. I have a few magazines that feature them, some like older magazines that I've collected over the years, and I've always really liked Liz Lisa. There was a moment when their new collection recently that everyone was gagging over was how they were kind of doing like more Princess Hime again, and like there was a certain poncho that everyone wanted and everyone was getting. I really thought about getting it, but it came out at a time where I was broke as a joke, so I was like, I cannot afford to get that poncho. But now I have something from Liz Lisa, and it was literally perfect. Genuinely, there was a pink skirt too, but I'd probably wear the pink skirt, but this I've actually been really, really needing, and it's perfect. It matches like the color scheme of a lot of things I've been wearing lately. And again, literally specifically, it was like, I want a fucking brown skirt. So, love it. I will be wearing this a lot. I almost put it on right now, getting dressed for the day, and then I was like, no, but I need to show it. So I almost wore this. But I did just decide right before this that I'm gonna go work out and work on some video editing while I work out, and then I'll go to the grocery store. And then tonight, I'll probably video tonight as a separate video. Not probably, I will be. And tonight we're going to some VK and Screamo bands, live music, live houses with my friend Hiro that I usually go with. Very excited. My friend Eliza was originally thinking about coming with us, but she has work tonight, so it'll be me and Hiro again. But exciting. But this is the best. Oh, I didn't say it. This was 4,000 yen, which is not, it's a steal for Liz Lisa for sure, but sadly the people working there did know what the hell they had on their hands, because it's so cute. I was scared it wasn't gonna fit me because I thought it looked a little small, but it fit perfect. So yay. That was it. That was so much fun. The cafe we went to, I'll add some pictures. This is the day that I had with Sarah in Tachikawa, Japan. It's about an hour-ish outside of Japan, so I think, or outside of Japan, outside of Tokyo. I'm not sure if it's still considered Tokyo area or not. I know that a lot of the other cities you pass through before getting there are considered Tokyo, so not sure if this is on the outskirts or not, or what the vibes are, but it's about an hour out, and really happy we got to spend the day out there. But I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye. Hello guys, my hand is asleep and it keeps falling back asleep. I was taking a nap and my hand was under my head and it hurts. Okay, I'm kind of in a hurry. I'm a little sad I'm in a hurry because I shouldn't be, but I napped a little longer than I should have, and now I gotta kind of rush to get there in time. But tonight, I was about to put you down, but I can't yet. Tonight, we as in me, I'm going to a concert tonight, and I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could just like stay home, but I haven't seen Hiro in a minute, and I kind of feel bad if I don't. Like, I was originally supposed to work tonight, so I don't know. There's quite a few reasons. And this has been planned for a minute, so I should capitalize and do it. But part of me is not wanting to do this. But I have 30 minutes before I need to get out of here and go. And it's a little chillier than I originally thought it would be today. I'm kind of thinking this top should just be the vibes. So I'm gonna do that. I think that's fine. It's not amazing, but it's not too bad. But we went and got groceries, so that's a slay. We met up with Jelly. Last minute, I was like, I don't know, about to go to the grocery store, and I texted her because she mentioned a while back that we go to the same grocery store, so if we're ever going at the same time, we should go together. So texted her real quick, and she was actually planning on going in the evening later tonight, and I was like, she was like, oh yeah, we can go first instead of my last thing to do, and I was like, yay. I felt a little bad because I was in no mood, I don't know, to talk that much, but yeah. So ate before, so that's awesome. I think I want to do little pigtails, kind of like how I had earlier today. Damn, that sucks. I just simply wanted to show y'all or talk to y'all a little bit more, and I know I dropped everything that I had right here is all on the floor everywhere because I tried to put my phone on top. So that sucks, ass crack. It's too dark out for me to take this light off, but the light also sucks, a fat one. Poo! That's really sad that this is now a big mess. I don't think I have time to clean it either because I have no time. Anyways, the thing I was going to tell y'all is I was listening to the band sometimes, or not sometimes, every single time I go to an artist here, 9 times out of 10 I've never heard them before because, I don't know, I'm going to like lots of like new bands. They're very young. It's like more likely that I've never heard them before. And Hiro was the one kind of introducing me to this band for the first time. And so the band today, I thought, and there still could be, I think it's multiple bands and not just one, because at least there's always at least one band that like opens for the other before the main band goes on. So I'm pretty sure it's multiple, but he sent me a video of one of the bands, and he sent me one of their songs on Spotify. It's called Dim Rays is the name of the band, and like DIMRAYS, Dim Rays. And so I just listened to 2 songs and I really like it. It's, I don't know, it's sound like I don't like it, but it's like the typical type of sound that I like. So I didn't expect that I wouldn't like the band. I always really like whatever a band is playing. Yeah. I'm just sad that that thing is now on the floor. I'm gonna have to clean it up later, and then I can't just put my phone down somewhere.